What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and I'm Adam here with Eve, our Oracle Angel build. Now, this is going to be episode kind of 4.5. I just want to do a little in-between episode. I want to respec my characters using the respec mod. Some of them. I don't really like the Zen Archer that you have here, and I want to make Seelah a little better paladin. I don't really care for some of her stuff, just to kind of cater into my way that I like to play. And the reason I like to do that, as you know, as you play through the game and you play through and you do different things, you get tired of using the same character, same companions. I do like to use my companions over, say, mercenaries and stuff, so I feel this is kind of a trade-off. Also, I know a lot of the companions have greater than 25 points in their stat spread, but we're going to limit them to a 25-point spread just to kind of keep things even. So we're going to redo our main character just slightly. Only thing that's really going to change is when I was building her, I kind of mixed two builds together by accident. When going over my notes, I realized, like, I kind of messed that up. So we're just going to fix that. We're going to turn Lann into a ranged Rowdy Rogue. So he's going to be popping off the big shots, assuming he hits. He'll just get one shot. Camellia is going to stay for now. And Seelah, once again, she's just going to kind of be our normal paladin. Before you do this, you always want to make a hard save, which I've already done. Defender's Heart before respec. And then you want to go ahead and go in and remove any gear that they have on. Sometimes if you do this without removing their gear, it will cause it to kind of bug out on you. We're going to move Wolfie as well. All right, that looks like everything. All right, let's get started. So we'll start off on our main character. We're going to be changing background deity. Everything else, we're going to retain all that other stuff. We'll stay at 25 points. All right, let's do it. Yeah, when I was creating, I kind of messed up and doubled up on that. She's just going to stay at base Oracle. Stay Asimar. Angelkin. She's going to change to a Shackles Corsair. Which is actually my notes. This is what she should have been in the first place. I don't know what I was doing. Primary is going to be Charisma. Thinking 16 Strength, 12 Dexterity, no Constitution. 14. Actually, you know what? We'll go 14 Dexterity. 16, 14, 12, 19. She's going to do Athletics, Mobility, Religion, Persuasion. And then mobility is primarily when she'll be riding her wolf at level 7. We're going to stick with improved initiative, which is what we had. The build also, the way it's built is she should have been Powerless Prophecy. And that I kind of mixed the two builds together. So we're going to stay Wolf-Scarred Face. We're going to stay Nature. I don't really like to respec my main companion. I don't feel so bad respecing, or my main character. I don't feel so bad respecing my companions. But, I messed up. Alright, we're going to choose Annual Companion Wolf, as always. We want to keep Wolfie. Keep the same spells. Which should have been Shield of Faith. And Divine Favor. And then Saren Ray. And then 1, 2, 1, 7... That looks right. All right, so looking at everything, 16, 14, 10, 12, 10, 19. And the only thing we really changed out with all that. All right, that looks good. All right, let's continue to level her up. Another rank in Oracle. And then every other level will basically be taking more points from Lord Religion. We get Feather Step. Another rank in Oracle. And this one, I will take Weapon Focus Scimitar. And then Friend to Animals. Once again, this is all kind of in preparation at level 7 to be riding the dog. Alright, at this level, there's a few things you could take. We have Protection from Alignment, Command, Bless, and more brings to Bless would be nice. Good AC. This is what it saves. So that's just attack rolls. We'll take protection from alignment. Actually, we'll take bless. And we have a summon now. Alright, Wolfie. He's going to stay a bully. And then he's going to be... Yep, mobility and perception. His feat, Fury's Fall. Making a trip attack, your dexterity bonus. So that gives a whole bunch. He will stay Lucifer. He will stay... April the 15th. Alright. So that... We'll just keep leveling up Wolfie here. And continue to tank ranks in those. Alright, and this one, you're kind of open on what you want to take. You could take, like, Improve Initiative. A few other things. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a Weapon Focus in Bite. Because that's all he's going to do is Bite. And I want him to attack basically every turn. So that +1 bonus would be nice. Because the more he bites, the more he can hopefully trip. And the more he can trip, the more we'll just kind of beat things up. Alright, so there's one done. Next up will be Lann. Actually, we'll save Lann for last. Seelah will be next. We're going to choose background deity. Okay, good, good, good. 25. Submit. She's going to stay a paladin. Actually, background deity could have stayed the same. Not going to be changing that. She's going to stay a shrewd urchin pickpocket. This will be charisma. 19. And this is 16. Oops. Let me look at my note here. Well, 14, 12, 14, yep, 10, 19. Okay. So 14, 12. You can also drop this down. I'm going to leave it at +1 for additional attacks of opportunity. Have her with 12. She's going to be kind of my somewhat frontliner. She will be a melee character, so up there. She'll be on her horse, so we could technically drop that down to give it like that and do 14 there. Or you could drop it for more skill points. I think we'll do that. 14, 14, 12, 10, 10, 19. She's going to lose a little bit on the attack bonus and dexterity. Do that. She doesn't really need wisdom much. I don't ever want to really lower my intelligence. That's less skill points you get. 16, 12, 12, 10, 8, 19. That's pretty good. She should continue to hit hard. And then for her, let's see here. What's our class skills? We have competence. I want to take a rank in stealth just for those extra camping. Perception I'm good on. I mean, persuasion I'm good on. Don't really need that because that spot's going to be taken. Oh, I know what we need. Get rid of the Arcana. Put that on mobility. Because she's going to be riding her horse in a little bit. Alright, and then her first feat, I want power attack. Followed by cleave. Oops. Little double click there. And then she's going to stay on I Am a Day. She could go to Shaylin for glaives. I want to keep her as glaives. You know what? She'll go over to Shaylin. Alright, so we got to close out of the window and then reopen it for the first time you do that. Should continue on Paladin. We're gonna take 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. She's not really gonna be very good at any skills. Paladins really ever are. All right, we get Divine Grace, Lay on Hands, nice. Level 3. 1, 2, 3. And then she'll take Cleaving Finish for that extra attack. And then Mercy Fatigued. Alright. That's Seelah done. Alright, next up is Lann. So, mongrels, when you respec them, they get a plus, their natural bonus is a +2 to strength, +2 to dexterity, and a -2 to charisma. However, when you respec them, it gives you all of that, plus it allows you to pick the stat like it would a human. So what we're going to do is we're going to knock this down to 23, and that's going to compensate for that -25. I don't really care. His background is Hunter, which is a longbow proficiency, which is good, and his deity is Erastil, which is also longbow. So we're just going to go ahead and leave those. Skill point, yep. Okay, good to go. You'll see what I mean in a second. Alright, he is going to be a rogue. A Rowdy Rogue. Rowdy Rogues are just Vital Strike rogues. Their Vital Strikes become D8s, and they do a ton of damage, assuming you hit. They struggle with high AC characters, but if they do hit, they just do a ton of damage. And they have 2d6 additional damage per sneak attack die. So you can be hitting for like 5, 7 sneak attack dice. It's kind of crazy. So you can see here, +2, +2, and -2. So we'll just go ahead and knock this down to charisma so we can keep track of it. And then -2, that's their natural stat. So that gives us 25 points, +2, +2, -2. So there we go. This is how he should look to start with. So his stat should be 16, 19, 10, 14, 12, and 8. So that 14 is just basically for more skill points. All right. He's kind of my skill monkey to an extent. We're going to do that. He's definitely going to be a high perception character. And then up here, you can kind of just, I take the lore skills. I'll take Trickery, because he will be becoming our primary trickery character. Camellia will be respec'd by at least level 4 or 5. You take more mobility. We don't really need too much mobility on him. We could, I mean, you could take things like any of those. So let's see here. Seelah's Knowledge World. You know, we'll just put a Important Arcana with him, so we can get a roll to identify items. Or we could just take more stealth. We'll take stealth, actually, because I want him to stealth to be able to shoot things and hopefully one-shot things. So we'll take Point Blank Shot for our first feat. All right, that is level 1 done. Got to close out the menu. All right, another rank of Rowdy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to take Combat Trick, Precise Shot. So now he can shoot into combat without taking a minus. All right, we continue on, level 3. Looking good. And this one, there are a few different things you could take. You could always take, like, Shake It Off if you took Shake It Off on your other characters. Improved initiative, but I'm going to go ahead and take... He has pretty high initiative to begin with because he has 19 dexterity. We're going to take Weapon Focus Longbow, because we're going to start getting access to some pretty good longbows and composite longbows, so... Alright. Additional sneak attack dice. So, it's going to be a lot of dice. Alright, we'll just re-equip our characters here. We're using a scimitar. Light shield, can we use... Let's see, can we use that? Nice. We stay at that 30. Excellent. Lann, you will use that composite. You see he has a +8 now. 1d8 +3, 4 to 11. Yeah, that 4 to 11 is very misleading because he's vital striking and he'll actually hit for like 47, 50. He'll crit for just a ton. It's crazy. He can use chainmail. And that looks good on Lann. Alright, Seelah, we want to continue to use Glaze. She's going to use Marching Terror. A chain shirt. What did I put on him? Chain shirt, good. Chain shirt, and I guess she could actually use chainmail. Or, nope. 40. I really want to keep her below 30. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be a chain shirt. It's going to hurt her AC a bit. I really want to keep her. Oh, yeah, there we go. Keep her down because the more. Until she gets mounted, we really need to be able to move around. And having 20 to 40 is just painful when everybody else in your party can move around freely. Yeah, everything else looks good. Alright, and we'll go ahead and level up Camellia. She's just going to take another rank in Spear Hunter for now. I'm thinking of making her this kind of very Munchkin character, which is like, it's just a mix. So she's going to take like a Monk dip, a Sword Saint dip, Sylvan Trickster dips, and like all these class dips. So continue to take that on her. Reception, that's it. All right, her feat can be a lot of things, but we're going to take dodge just so she gets that additional AC because she still is my primary tank. And we get a bunch of skills, a bunch of spells, bear strength, bull strength, all that. All right. And then, of course, whenever you level up, you always want to get into their spellbook, but we're going to save that for the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I had to respec my main character a little bit. I got my two notes between two character builds mixed up. And yeah, I realized the character wasn't performing as well as she should. So go ahead, let me know what y'all think of these classes. Let me know if you have any suggestions or comments. I'm still kind of building the party up. And as always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see y'all next time.